We gon' be alright, yeah. The sun's gonna shine bright, yeah. And we gon' live our best life, yeah. Every wrong, we gon' get it right, yeah, yeah. We gon' be alright, yeah. The sun's gonna shine bright, yeah. And we gon' live our best life, yeah. Every wrong, we gon' get it right, yeah, yeah. We gon' be alright.
Hello again. This is Purpose Over Problems, a podcast series where we work our way through emotional binds. I am Cedric. I hope you are doing wonderful. Coming to you from the Pop 4213 studios. Today, I want to talk about fear, bravery, and freedom. Nina Simone said, "I'll tell you what freedom is to me. No fear. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find meaning in the suffering." That came from Nietzsche. I always tell my son, there's nothing wrong with being afraid. In my personal opinion, everybody is afraid at times or fearful of something. But then I also tell them bravery is moving in that fear and not letting it stop you from doing what you need to do. It's funny because the hardest pieces of advice sometimes come from your own mouth. To be honest and transparent with you, I completely recognize that it's not a healthy way of thinking, but in corporate life and sometimes in my regular everyday to day life, as being a man and a father, I feel I don't have the right to express when I'm feeling overwhelmed, fearful, or weak. I know to varying degrees we all suffer from imposter syndrome. So expressing vulnerability not only makes me question, will it be used against me? But worse, will I be replaced, or will something get taken away from me because I'm viewed as unsuitable for the position or for the opportunity? But in actuality, the truth is that identifying those moments when you need strength, or when you need help rather, is a sign of strength, and it's wisdom in that. And in the long term, it helps you because it adds tools to that tool belt, that we use to maneuver through life. When I pray for something, for example, patience, for me, I never wake up with more of that thing I asked for. I get placed in the opportunity to develop that thing. It's easy to feel great when you're operating in a situation where praise is being heaped on you. But my question is, how do you develop endurance to stand when something else is being heaped on you? Unfortunately, there's no shortcut to it. You have to grow through it. Peter Williams said it best: be willing to be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. They'll instruct you to lean into the punch, right? Not only does it help you avoid those punches in the future, but it makes you so strong to the point where those punches don't land the same way. And when they do land, eventually they won't hurt anymore, because you have gone through those hard times, and those hard times have not only strengthened you, but it's put a callus between you and those that wish you harm. But again, the only way to get to it is to grow through it. When you weight train, the goal is to work to the point of muscle failure, because that's where your growth comes from. It's a reoccurring theme, and I'll say it again. Failure is not in the fall. Failure is deciding that you no longer want to get up and try it again, or there's nothing to glean or nothing to learn from that experience. That's the failure. But falling is a part of success. So, we can't run from it. We have to be willing to endure it. We have to be uncomfortable. We have to do it afraid, and we can do it. But please seek help when you're feeling overwhelmed. Don't worry about what others have to say. Don't allow anybody, not including yourself or anybody else, to disqualify you from the race before you even leave the blocks. But I'm curious. I want to know, how do you operate when you're feeling overwhelmed? What do you do, when you're afraid? And what is freedom to you? Please leave those answers for me into the comment section. I'm anxious and I'm curious. I just want to know what your take is on that. Until next time, thank you for watching.